Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Joe Usual, and this is the Long Dark on a Thanksgiving Thursday. Hope y'all having a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on what part of the planet you're on. If you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, well, that's okay. I figured I'd go ahead and, excuse me, come on here and do a live stream for you, or two for you guys today. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump right back in where we left off yesterday, and that is we're sitting here at the Quonset hut in the Coastal Highway, and I got attacked by a wolf at the end of the last stream. If you want to go check that out, you should go check that out. Where I barely survived because we don't have any tools. I don't have a hatchet. I don't have a knife, so I had to use the hammer to fight off the wolf. So we did survive. I fortunately had a bunch of birch bark tea in my pocket, so that got me back up after a night's sleep. We got up to almost full health. What we're going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start a fire. And we're going to go ahead and cook up some oatmeal, some porridge. Let me grab all this water. So, because we're going to head over to Desolation Point today, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to make arrowheads. We're going to make a knife. We're going to make a hatchet. And so, but my guy is not full on food, so I'm going to have to use this oatmeal, and I'm going to carry some with me because we need to be able to have some food. Let's grab this book too. That'll make it easy for us to light it.
Drop any of this gear.
Oh yeah, whatever, bud. All right, let's go ahead and you know what? I'm going to use the fire striker. That's fine. We'll go ahead and I don't have to. Well, 100%. I shouldn't have to light a torch. Any less than 100%, you need to light a torch so you don't waste a match or waste a fire striker usage. So, yeah, happy Turkey Day for all you Americans that celebrate. I have been sick, and so my mother and my wife are not going to be celebrating with me. I am keeping myself separate from them so I don't make them sick. So we are. So we're going to be spending Thanksgiving separate. I got my wife some. I did make my wife some breakfast this morning, and so I made her. Let's do some water here. I made her coffee. I made her pancakes. I made her. I did cook a ham and a turkey, and so she got ham, pancakes, and a pineapple because pineapple was cheap at the store. So it's always nice to have cheap food. So she's going to go to church, and she's going to have lunch with the church people, and then maybe in between this live stream and the next one, maybe I'll see how she's doing. But I'm trying to separate myself because I don't want to make anybody sick. I am feeling a little bit better than I have, just so you know, for those of you who care. Okay, eat that porridge. We're going to eat like 4 porridge here. Hey, what was that? Cooking level 3, ladies and gentlemen. That means I can go ahead and I can make roast hip pies now. That's great. That's amazing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that when we go out and travel because those are important. Because they energize you, and they give you food. Let's go ahead and eat that. Hang tight, hold. So this is how we work this. We make porridge, which takes water, and we boil water in the skillet. Let's go ahead and prep that. Grab this. Make some more water. My COVID test was negative, so I'm not contagious anymore, but I'm still getting over it. And we weren't sure if I can't afford to get my mom sick, guys. My mom is getting up there, so we got to be very careful about that. You know, she has health issues like all elderly people do. I know her and I talked on the phone yesterday about it, and so it's very important that you don't make your elders sick. And my wife has to go to Indonesia in a couple of days, and if she gets on the plane and she's sick, it's gonna ruin her entire vacation. So she's going to a wedding in Indonesia. So I can't chance either of them getting sick. So I'm trying to be respectful about that. But like I said, I woke up this morning. I did have quite a bit of muscle cramps last night, but it wasn't nearly as bad when I woke up. I only slept for 8 hours, but I slept for 8 hours. But that was nice. Let's go ahead and add some more fuel right quick. I'm not done with this. Let's go 2 hours. That's going to be boiled. Let's take that. Let's do another batch of water. We're replenishing our water because we need to. I've been taking my vitamins. I've been trying to eat right. You know, you got to take care of yourself, man. Smokers getting prepared for the turkey, Article 5 says. That's amazing, dude. I can't wait to meet you down in Florida one day, and you and I can sit down and have a cook-off. Not a cook-off, but a cook. By the way, what's Alton doing right now? Alton Brown is a acquaintance of Articles, and he's actually got a special going on right now. What's he cooking today? He's doing a turkey spread. That man is dedicated to his craft. I guarantee it. Let's go ahead and let's take that. Let's go ahead and cook one more for the trip, and then I'm gonna make some more birch bark teas. All right. 14 till ready. That's good. And let's go ahead and let's do it. No, let's do birch bark. Let's do that instead. That's done. So I think we have enough water and enough food to carry me until I can get where I'm going. Because we haven't looted Desolation Point, so I think we're going to be good. Sorry, I didn't mean to be telling tales out of school there, Article. I think you've mentioned that you know Alton. He's a busy man. I would love to meet him one day. If that's an opportunity. I don't know. You know, we'll see how it goes. All right, I think we're done here. 48 minutes. That's done. That's the last of my birch bark. Let's go ahead and let's pull this. Let's pull this. Christopher coming in with the super chat. Thank you very much, Christopher. I appreciate that, buddy. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I know that there's some people who don't have family and don't celebrate Thanksgiving, or have family and just don't celebrate Thanksgiving. That's why I wanted to give you guys 2 live streams today. So we're going to be playing this for a couple of hours. Then I'm going to take a short break, and then we're going to be playing Where Winds Meet. If you don't know what that is, let's do this. Let's add. Hang on. Let me add one stick here. I gotta put this out right quick. I gotta drop some stuff. Hopefully I have time, because I'm over. I'm right on the money right here as far as weight goes. Let's go ahead and let's drop these arrowheads. I'll make more later. Let's drop one book. And you know what? Let's drop that. Let's drop that. Let's drop this. Let's drop these. All of them, because I'm going to get more where I'm going. All right, let's go ahead and light a torch, and we'll be out the door, so long as the weather is good. Ooh, I had 1 minute left. All right, let's go. So, I'm pretty happy with the situation right now. Ian coming in with the super chat. Thank you so much. Happy holidays to everyone. Yeah, buddy, you too, man. Thank you very much for that super chat. I appreciate that. All right, so if you guys don't know where Winds Meet is, this is a game that that I have been told by many of my mods. No, screw you, dude. I missed him, but it scared all of them. So we're gonna go ahead and just take the win. We're gonna head out. We gotta go. There were 2 wolves. Hang tight, guys. Hold. Hold. Samantha, happy holidays. All right. Like I said, the wind right here is really strong. It might blow out my torch. So this is actually not the best ideal situation for us right now. But I think we might be able to bypass these wolves. All right. I wasted a rifle round, but that's okay. Yeah, it is time to... Christopher Silva says it's time to read gun books. You're not wrong. There goes my torch because the wind was too strong. All right, let's go ahead and in that case, we're going to pull out our pistol. Take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. Y'all are big LeVar Burton fans, aren't you? I never watched that show when I was a kid, dude. I think it came out when I was like a teenager or something. The weather's good, but if we catch a blizzard, it might be fine. Because the wolves will go away. But we got broken. We have what is it? Crumbled highway to go through. Not my favorite map to go through when the wind's blowing. I do have 2 flares. I've got a blue and a red, but that's all I've got. So, all right, and that okay. So that house is burned down. It won't do me any good. LeVar Burton. If you guys don't know who he is, he played Geordi in the Next Generation with the eyepiece. His daughter is she's a big Dungeons and Dragons fan, and her I don't know if it was her and her sister. They were on one of the newest Star Trek shows. Leave Geordi alone. What do you mean? He was Kinta Kunte in Roots. That dude. He's had a long and distinguished career. Highly respect that dude. Just simply because of his kindness and his work ethic. And his daughter, he raised his daughter right. She's the same way. I'm a big Critical Role fan. She's been on Critical Role several times. Matter of fact, for like 2 episodes, I think, she played an Azamar. Well, they were trying to fight a white dragon in Campaign 2. She seems like a sweetheart. But then again, you know how public figures are. I don't think they would have had her on if multiple times if she wasn't a sweetheart. They're pretty intolerant of bad people. All right, let's go. Mika Burton, that's her name. Took me a second. Mika Burton is his daughter. All right, let's go. All right, this is a little better. Okay, the wind's not blowing right here, so I think we're good for a second. I'm going to have to waste another match, but that's okay. Actually, let's use that to light my torch. This will get me through. I'm not going to check for the battery right now. I'll worry about that when I need to. Right now, because right now I'm just going to the Riken so that we can go ahead and do our forging right now. Okay. In honor of my father, who did blacksmithing on Thanksgiving, rest his soul, we're going to do some blacksmithing today. I know I haven't found not one pry bar. I know. That's what I'm saying. I have no pry bar at all. Hopefully we'll find one here at the whaling station. There we go, baby. I think I'm going to shoot this guy. Wait for him to get close. Got him. All right, well, he's going down. There's a blood trail. We hit him. We didn't hit him in the face, but that's okay. He'll be done when we come back. I'll search all this stuff when I come back. I'm not going to do it now. There's never hardly anything in here. We could pop this hood, though. No battery. Come on, then. You're number 2. Where you at, punk? Come on. Let's take the high ground. Got him. All right, we shot 2 of them. Let's go ahead and do our wolf count right quick. take a look. What's our wolf count? We've killed 2 wolves right now. So we're gonna. It should be 4 in a day or 2. In a day. Half a day. If it turns into 4, then I know both of those are down, and we can strip them when we come back. There should be 3 or 4 wolves on this map, but if I can drop... I mean, if I can lower my enemy count by half, that'd be great. So I think that's what we're doing right now. Do I have a favorite Star Trek series? I mean, okay, here's the thing. No. Yes and no. I mean, when I was a kid, I grew up watching... I had a TV in my trailer. I lived in a trailer when I was a kid, outside the house, and I had my own television. And I used to stay up and watch the old Star Trek series like at 11 o'clock at night before I had to go to school the next day. But because I was outside the house, Mom never knew. And wonder why I was so tired at school. But I would watch that, which was cool, but the effects were shit. The Next Generation. If I had to make a favorite, it'd be The Next Generation. I remember when I was on a Greyhound bus going up to see my father in Montana. Somebody in the Denver Greyhound bus station was talking about they're going to make a new series, and he listed all of the characters, and he was right. And so when I started watching it, now Deep Space Nine is probably my second favorite, simply because of I met the creature effect artist that created the mask that was Morn. You guys know Morn? He used to sit at the Ferengi bar, and he didn't say anything ever. Anyway, one of my roommates in Texas, his uncle was the creature effects artist on Deep Space Nine, and he created that mask. It was only supposed to be a one-off, and I met him. He had all the pictures signed from all the cast members. He and his wife were really good. She was kind of California fake, but he was a real deal. He was he was the real deal, and highly respected that meeting with him. It's very rare that you actually meet somebody out of Hollywood that has been retired. But yeah, if you look up Morn, M-O-R-N, and it's a mask. The mouth never moved. He never said anything. He used to sit at Quark's bar, and so I met the guy who made that mask, and he was a creature effects artist, and yeah, that was kind of cool. Kind of got me thinking maybe I might want to go get into that line of work in my 20s. But I never had the opportunity.
Hope I can still eat this.
There's another marine flare. That's cool. I've met a few people in my life. Morn is awesome. He never said anything. But Quark was always talking to him, probably because he was quiet. There's my pry bar. Finally, that's what I was looking for. It's only a 44% though. But you know what? That'll still pop open those trunks. What do you mean X, Matt? What's up? By the way, Matt, what do I need to do? Okay, Matt, since I have you here, what do I need to do? Write an outline? Is that what you want me to do? I didn't email you back, so I need you to tell me, what are you looking for that script? Happy Thanksgiving, dude. Do I need to like line out the 3 acts or what? And then send it to you? You guys don't know, Matt and I might be working on a project together. Now I'm super heavy. We're at 101 out of 88. Or do you just want a synopsis so you can write out the script, dude? That's what I'm asking. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and let's refresh this right quick. Okay, I would need that later, but right now I can't make gunpowder. Well, I might be able to make gunpowder. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should take that.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
It is getting heavy, and we can twist our ankle really easy. Where I'm just going to drop down, I think. It's going to be way slow going, but the weather is, I mean, the temperature's looking good. Let's drink a little water. I got 2 gallons of water on me. Now we should drop, like, most of that. Let's drop all that. All of it. There we go. All right, so here we go. You guys ready? I'm not ready. Or Matt, you can just email me. It's fine. I forget how to get down this thing. You know what? Never mind. We'll just go around. I don't feel like dealing with it. Oh, I'm stuck. Like Chuck, maybe. I might be stuck. Don't fall. If I fall and die, it would piss me off. I know I can get down this thing. Hang on. Let's just go. Is it down this way? Is that right? I think it is. I think it is. That hurt. Okay, I didn't twist an ankle though. That's okay, we're good. That's fine. All right, here we go. We're good. Happy holidays to everybody. Okay. I've got 3 bowls of porridge on me, so we've got food. But I think it smells a little bit. But I think that's why those wolves were like really like honed in on me. Yep, goading down the mountains, it stays the same for the Long Dark too. I don't know why they would change much of their mechanics. I mean, yeah, you're right. It would be cool. Oh, we should probably... I should have gone there. No, you know what? We'll catch it on the way... Nah, I won't catch it on... Oh, yeah, I will catch it on the way back. Because I'm really heavy with coal. Let's go ahead and let's just go do our forging. And then we'll come loot everything. This is going to be kind of backwards from what I normally do, but that's fine. Your mother was a Federation spy during the war? Oh, Morn was a Federation spy during the war in Deep Space Nine. Oh, yeah. And what's also cool is the let's grab that. Is the new series that's out? They've got Captain Pike, which is before the original. It's a prequel, so you know what the last episode's going to be. Is him getting burned up by radiation and being transported to the planet that you see in the original Star Trek. With those big-headed illusionists. I forget the name of the alien species, but yeah. Yeah, I've seen almost every episode of every Star Trek ever. And every episode of every Star Wars ever. All right, we're going to have to boil water while we're here. And I still have that oatmeal on me, don't? Yeah, I do. Okay, good. That's great. That means I've got food and I've got the ability to make water. So we don't have to worry about anything else. I don't have to go hunting is what I mean. Which is fine. I'm okay not hunting. How many? I got 2 stones on me. All right. There we go. Now I don't have any scrap metal and don't have any cloth. I don't think. So we got to figure that out. There we go. There's my jerry can. That's going to help me with my lantern fuel. That's amazing. Let's go ahead and we're going to search the entire Riken right now before I even start. Then we're going to take an assessment before I start doing what I got to do. Prodigy? I think isn't that the series where Mika Burton's in? LeVar's daughter. We got 25 plus the 3 or 4 we've got here. Let's drop those 2. That's cool. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. All right. So it's going to take me a minute to chop up all this scrap, and we're going to need some cloth. I guess I'll take that book. That's fine. What you got on you, bud? Nothing? All right. I can't even cut up a pillow because I don't have a hunting knife. So let's go ahead and switch this out. Hang tight. What's up, Karabi? How you doing, bud? There we go. There's some new dog food.
Or?
It is food. It's new. All right. They don't give you very much anymore. They used to give you 2 or 3 cans. Let's go up top. See, let's grab that key. All right. There's the memento cache. Grab the key. That'll give us some extra flares. Just blue ones, but that's okay. I don't have enough flares, so I'll take what I can get. So we're going to need cloth. So let's go ahead and let's run over to over here and grab some cloth. Actually, how much do I have? I don't have enough. And okay, so let's just do that. We might actually loot that and then come back. I dropped off most of the heavy stuff. So let's just go over here. Now, this is also one of the places where I had a bear pop out of the ice and maul me. So we got to be super careful about this. Because I died once right here, because there was right where that big rock is, right where my torch is. That big rock is where the bear popped out of the ice, which is completely unfair. Just like before when I got mauled. For those of you who are wondering when we're going to start destroying Cougars, because this is a Cougar revenge run, it's going to be a couple more episodes. Because I need to get geared. I'm not geared yet. So you got to get geared before you can do anything. So be aware. It's going to be a little bit before I can get to those Cougars. I need meds. A lot of them. Because if I get mauled, if I miss and I get mauled...
Hope I can still eat this.
That's ruined. I'm not going to touch it. Right now. We might come back for it later. But I doubt it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some cloth out of here. I mean, the problem with getting a moose kill here, though, is that I have to drag that smelly hide back. We could do it, and I do need it, and we need all the guts. So I'm sure we'll get a moose spawn. I'm pretty sure. He's probably on the bridge, if he's not here. I mean, he wasn't on the rock, right? I didn't see him. Did you see him? All right, I gotta... Nothing there. I don't see any clothing. I need clothing so I can bust it down into cloth. So, because we're gonna need cloth for the handle for the hatchet and the knife. So, All right, nothing there. Hey, there's that rifle cartridge I just wasted. Hang tight. I'm going to go ahead and hold, and we're going to drink some coffee in real life. All right. So, just give me 1 second here. All right, what do we got? I'm just going to pull everything and we can drop what we don't need.
I better take this food.
New peaches are great. Matches are amazing. Hopefully you find a better pry bar than what I've got, because I don't think I can fix a pry bar, can you? Can you fix a pry bar? I don't think I've ever tried. Maybe I have. I usually switch them out. No, you can't. All you can do is harvest them, so that's fine. Okay. Let's go this way.
I think I can use
Actually,
this.
what we're going to do... Let's go over here right quick. Hang tight. We're going to go downstairs before this torch burns out. I'm going to go ahead and start a fire. We're going to get some water working, and then we'll loot everything. That way it's not a waste.
Come on. Come on.
May as well make some water while we're here. All right, go ahead and put
That's
that out.
done.
And then we'll add that reclaimed wood. That'll be an hour. That'll be enough for a skillet's worth of water. All right, we'll get that working. Now we can go loot everything. I've got an hour to worry about it. So, got some ketchup chips. I don't see anything there. There's a book we can add to the fire. What? Careful I don't fall through here. That's a bag of salt.
I'm gonna have to leave something
I'll just
behind.
put that right there. I can't carry that with me. And then we can finish this looting here. That's all empty. Also, it's getting late, so we'll probably sleep here tonight. And head over there. There's another lantern I can break down for fuel. It's a first aid kit. Okay. Well, I guess we'll just go through here. Not looking very promising so far, but that's okay. There's another piece of reclaimed wood we can grab. If I can stand up. There should be 100% torch here, we hope. Yeah, there it is.
This stuff will come in handy.
It will. New dog food. Okay, so we've got food for the night. I'm boiling water for the night. Slide down this way. Let's go ahead and let's this has got more. We're gonna refuel that, and then I'm gonna drop this lantern over here for right now. And we'll use this one. That'll give me light for the rest of the night. Okay, I got 26 minutes still boiled. Let's go ahead and add this reclaimed wood right quick. Give us a little bit of time. We'll slide over here. Oh, nope, nope. Plenty of batteries here. We can come back for these batteries if we need to for the trades. They're just a pain in the butt to have to haul. Hey, look at that, bud. Revolver ammo. Love it. Okay, there's another battery. Let's put that out in the open so I can find it later. Okay, there's another battery. Let's put that out in the open so I can find it. That'll be firewood for more water. All right, we're good. I'll take the scrap metal. I don't need the charcoal. And then nothing there. All right, so we'll go up the pipe in a minute. Just bear with me. Let's go ahead and let's hit the Y button so we can move this locker out of the way. And let's crouch. I want to move this out of the way. And then hit Y again, save the game. Nothing in there. Come on. There we go. Let me out. Hit Y again, because there's going to be a backpack here. Just going to do that. Grab that one, stack that on top of this one. Grab this one, and put it over here. It's not in my way. Hit Y again, save the game. Summit soda. That's great. That's amazing. All right, that's going to let us survive for the night. That water's probably boiled. We're not done looking yet. I think I saw a crowbar over there, a pry bar. All right, so that's good. So we'll go ahead and we'll do another water. On top of that, that's going to be another hour. Add the reclaimed wood we found. That's exactly what we need. So we're going to have enough water to survive for a minute. There's a pry bar, I thought. It's 100%. We're dropping the other one. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay, now let's see what else I got. What else do I have here? I mean, I could break all this down, but we're not going to do that. Let's go up the pipe. Cup of coffee, I'll take it. A little granola bar.
I'll be hungry later.
45%, I'll probably be able to eat that. Let's go ahead and look up here. Tomato soup, it's 28%. I don't trust it. Guns is good. Okay, there's another revolver and a couple of more rounds. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see if there's any more rounds inside of that revolver. So I'm going to grab that and bring it with me. Yeah, I need the moose hide satchel for the extra carry weight. I do. So if we can hunt a moose today, we're going to hunt a moose. Right now, I've got enough revolver ammo. I could take him out, but it's going to take a lot of revolver ammo to do that. That's fine. All right, so how are we looking here? 10 minutes till melted, or we got some time. Let's grab. Oh, there's another flare. That's amazing. Let's move this car battery out.
Slow me down.
So I can find it later. This is all for trades later. I'm not going to call it. I'm not going to grab it now. Okay. What is that? 4 car batteries we found so far. That's going to be good. Let's go ahead and grab this drawer. Look underneath. All right, I don't think there's anything else there. Let's, all right, so the only thing left in here is the, I'm going to not waste any fuel here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this safe. And that should be everything I need to loot, I think. We did pretty good on the loot, though. At least to survive the night. That's 47. Or 48. 48, 34. There it is.
Could end up being
Boots,
useful.
maple syrup. Gotta love your maple syrup. All right, so 21 minutes still boiled. Gonna grab. Let's do this. They're not as good as mine, But we can go ahead and we can harvest that for 2 leather. That's an hour and 30 minutes to do that. We're going to wait. I'll wait. We can break down that storm lantern, though. Okay, let's see here. Actually, there are 2... And we're gonna drop this. That's why you always want to pick them up, because you never know what might be in them. And then that gave me 2 more rifle or pistol rounds. So I've got 54 rounds in my revolver right now. So that's pretty good. Let's just get that boiled. Grab that. Grab this.
I might have to drop some gear.
Grab a torch. Put it out. And then that gives me everything I need for the night. And we're going to sleep up top. It'll be warm enough. I'm not worried about that. So. No, pry bar, crowbar, same thing. I don't want to get back into that argument with people about that, because that somebody tried to tell me it was a what they call it? It was a slur against black people, and that's stupid. I looked it up. It's not true. So that was the last time we started debating whether crowbar and pry bar were the same thing. Different people call it different things. Matter of fact, in Marvel Comics, there's a villain called Crowbar. Let's go ahead and harvest this guy. It's an hour to do it. And he uses a giant pry bar. Okay, the only thing we have to do now is go get that cache that has the flares in it. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Hang tight. So the worst food, durability-wise, is this. My health is good, so we're going to eat this. I'll save that to cook it, I think. Rehydrate. Hold. Drink that. Eat that.
Oh, my stomach.
Okay, there it is.
It hurts.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna
it
eat
hurts.
this, and we're gonna get full up. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take antibiotics.
I'm gonna need to rest.
I don't
soon.
have any antibiotics on me. Okay, we gotta make antibiotics right quick, guys. I'm in trouble. Hang tight. We're gonna start losing health right fast. God dang it, man. Hang tight. I gotta go back downstairs. We gotta make a fire. I gotta use my rishis. I thought I had antibiotics on me. We don't. All right, so put this out. I gotta bust down. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna take a birch bark tea, which will mitigate my health loss. And then I have no firewood on me, right? I don't. Well, no, that's not true. I got books. That's fine. I'll use that. All I got to do is make one batch of tea.
Come on. That did it.
All right, we'll drink that. Okay, we're good.
My energy is just disappearing.
That's fine. All right, we mitigated that. That was good. And then what I'll do is I'll drink another birch bark tea and get my health back up. That way we don't lose any more health. You can't gain health when you have food poisoning, but not by sleep. But if you've got some birch bark tea, that changes the scenario. Because each one of these is 5% of your health. Alright, so that's good. I gotta sleep for 10 hours though. Okay, well, we healed our food poisoning, but we dehydrated. That's okay. Let's go ahead and let's drink one of these. Oh, I'm not thirsty. That's fine. We're good. Let's go ahead and wait for 2 hours. All right. So, that'll help. Let's go downstairs. How much carry weight I got? 83 out of 88. All right, so we definitely have to pick up some more reishi mushrooms along the way in case that happens again. We're going to slide out the back. It sounds like there's a storm outside. Here's our cache, lockbox. Give me 3 more blue flares, which is nice. It's really super cold outside, but we're going to head directly back. All right. So we've got plenty of rounds in our pistol, but I don't know how many pistol rounds it's going to take to drop a Cougar. That's the thing. Does anybody know the answer to that? I don't care, Christopher. I'm going to call it a crowbar. Or a pry bar, depending on how I feel. Whatever comes out of my mouth. Talking about... What'd you say?
Can't feel my hands.
You said 1870? Is that what I saw? Is that what I saw? It's 2025. People need to get over that shit. Alright. Now I'm starting to get mad. Alright, so, now the thing about this is, so just drop the subject. So let's just go... I don't have any cloth, though. That's a problem. Oh, well, you know what? Hang on. Let me look at this. I might be able to make the knife. I have the cloth. I just need the scrap metal. Yeah, okay, so I can make a knife and then we can chop up the pillows. That's all I need. Let's go ahead and let's take the time to go ahead and do this. 4 pieces. Let's get all the scrap that we need right now, and then we can deal with that. This is let's see what's my food looking like. So 49%, we'll eat that. I have a rifle. Jerry. I'm carrying a rifle right now. All right, that's good. We're going to need to boil water while I make this, but... Well, I won't be able to do that while I make it, because it's going to take 3 hours, I think, or 4. All right, let's go ahead and let's cut this up. It's going to take 2 hours. You know what? No, let's make the knife first.
Too much stuff to carry.
That's 10 pieces. Yeah, I haven't found many rifle rounds in this run. I've got one more in my pocket. I could load that into my rifle.
Turned out pretty well.
All right, let's just do this. We're gonna lose some time because of the way that this is coming around, which that's fine. Let's go ahead and let's slap this down and do a batch of water. That's gonna be 2 hours, and then what I'll do is that's 3 hours. That's 45 minutes for 2. We'll do that. All right, how many scrap do I have now? I've got 8 pieces. That's not enough. We'll be able to make it, but we're gonna be running out. That's 2:15. Okay, that's what we'll do. That's the next one. 4 minutes till melted. Okay, let's go ahead and let's do. If I do the knife, it's gonna take 3 hours. We're just going to do this. Let's just boil that up. That way I've got water for a minute. All right. And then I'm going to just leave that there for now. I've got 9 hours left on this. Let's go ahead and we're going to make... Let's top this off so we're not dehydrated. And then we're going to go with... Okay, 3 hours there. That's fine. All right, cool. Now we've got that made. Let's go ahead and let's slap this water down. And that gives me 6 hours left, but I've got 15 or 17 more pieces of coal. That'll carry me through a 24-hour period. Not quite, but it'll be close. Let's go ahead and grab this pillow for 11 minutes. There's my cloth I needed. I'm going to drop down. And then I've got about an hour and a half, so let's go ahead and let's forge 2 arrowheads right quick. Okay, that's good to start. 31 minutes till boiled. You know what? Let's just boil that off. All right, and then we're going to go ahead, and that gives me a gallon of water. That's more than I need. That's good. Am I free running my hens in the yard now? No, because they want to come out, but I don't let them. No. Although I don't seal them up at night anymore, so they can go out down in the bottom pen whenever they wake up. So no, I don't let them run. They escaped one time a couple weeks ago.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I'm gonna keep this running. Okay, whoa. It keeps letting me put it in there, even though that's stupid. All right, so I'm going to do this. That's 2 hours. We could actually do a batch of water. Let's do a batch of water right quick while I do this. Once they realized they could escape, then they were like, I want to go. That's good. Okay, so we're going to pull this. Hopefully that'll be enough. Okay, we're getting a little hungry. Let's go ahead and have some food. So I've got this maple syrup. That's 168 calories. All right, well, that's fine. I'll eat the dog food too. Winter is coming. You're not wrong. All right, so now I've got the time, I think, to make my hatchet. Let's make our hatchet. All right, cool. So I got the hatchet made. Now it's all about arrowheads. And if I do, I can get 10 more arrowheads. I've got 2 back at the Quonset. That's 12. And then the 2 I just made, that's 14. That's way more arrowheads than I need, I think, for right now. So I think we're going to go ahead. Okay, so I've got 5 hours left. Actually, this is perfect. So we're going to go, let's go ahead and let's hydrate. We're going to eat a little bit more. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to make, let's see, what do I want? We'll eat that dog food. I can't cook dog food, so we'll just eat that. Let's go ahead and slap that cedar firewood in here. That'll buy me an extra hour. So I'm at 626. So, okay, that's great. So we're going to go ahead and just do, I'm not dehydrated. We're going to go 10 arrowheads. Yeah, that works.
I'm so tired. I could just lay down right here.
It's almost dawn, too. All right, so we're done with our crafting, guys. Now what I wanted to do was I wanted to go ahead and place this on here. Do a little bit more cooking. We're not going to eat it right away, but I want to cook it off since I've got the fire working. I got an hour 20. That's plenty. So that's done. That gave us a little cooking skill. Let's go ahead and do the same thing with the tomato soup I've got. And then I've got enough water. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make some more porridge too. $43 minutes. I'm going to add one more coal. Because I've got the extra water, so I may as well do that. All right, and let's do one more. That'll give me 750 calories. How much water do I have? I've got more than a gallon. We can do a 4th one. That's fine. And it looks like I've got I've got another reishi mushroom I can cook off. Let's do that, just in case I get sick, because I don't like that, not one bit. And I can pull a torch. That's great. Hey, good job, well done. Now we're going to drop this coal here and the hammer, so we have it for later. Because I don't need to carry the hammer now, because this is where it's going to live, because that's what needs to happen. Let's actually, I can't put that on top there. We'll put that right here, so I can see it when I come in next time. And let's go ahead and grab all the coal so I can see what I've got. So next time I'll have 8 pieces of coal. So that's not terrible, but it's not enough. It's enough to do some arrowheads if I can get the temperature up. All right, so right now we're going to do a match count. We've got 10, and that makes 80. Actually, you know what? We're going to call this 106. That's 116, 128, and 140 matches. Plus, we have the 54% Fire Striker. So that's a decent amount to get me down the road. I think we're okay with that. All right, I am still really heavy. Why am I really heavy? Let's go by weight. I've got a gallon of water. Well, I don't need these boots, but I'm probably gonna break them down. I don't know if it'll let me break them down when I'm this tired. Oh, well.
All
that's
I
cool.
can think about is food.
Yeah, you're fine. Just don't lose your bonus. We're gonna eat this guy. I'm going to drop this, and we're going to eat this. I'm not going to waste my reishi. All right, that fills me up for the day. Let's go ahead and go upstairs. We're going to have a little nap. We'll sleep until almost dark, and then we're going to head out. Let's go ahead and hydrate. Oh, wait. Look at this. There's a painkiller right here on this guy's. I already checked him, but I didn't see it in his hand. All right, so that's cool. We're going to crash out for 7 hours. Hopefully it's not dark. And then we're going to head up to the top of the road, and we're going to head over to the lighthouse. And then while we're doing that, we're going to be looking. I'm going to drink this coffee to get me more alert. That's going to give me like another hour of sleep-ish. Hopefully the weather's good. If it's not, we won't be in trouble, but it might be a little weird. No, it's good. And it's almost dark. All right, we're going to make it to the lighthouse. If there's a moose here, sometimes there's a moose right there, and there's not. So that means he's probably on that bridge right there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to see. I don't see a bear either. We're going to slip up this way and go across that bridge and see if there's a moose. And we're going to spend the night at the lighthouse, I think. All right, come on, buddy. The bear's probably wandering around in here somewhere. I don't see him, though. There he is. Bigger than life. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to crash out for the night because it's going to be too dark for me to do that. We're going to swing around and we're going to take out that moose in the morning. Now, I've got 54 rounds for my pistol. It's not going to make it easy, but it should be doable. There's another stim at that lighthouse I want to get. Plus some more ammunition. Hopefully there's rifle ammunition. There should be 2 rounds of rifle ammunition at the top of the lighthouse, which should fill my rifle with what I've got, I think. Let me up. Because we got wolves right here, so I'm going to be careful. I'll hip fire if I have to. All right. Here we go into the lighthouse. Moose hunt. Moose hunt. Satchel time, maybe. Maybe. Christopher, maybe. We got just enough light to search this place. I'm going to use my lantern, though, so you guys can see. Let's go over here. Somebody was talking about something about on the body down there. I don't see the body, though. That's fine. Yeah, okay, so here, just so you guys have a heads up, I've killed a moose twice with a pistol. Once it took me 25 rounds, and then the second one was 15 rounds. So I can do it. It's not going to be easy, but it can be done. It's the easiest way to kill a moose is with an arrow right behind its hump. So I don't know, right behind its rack, where the hump is, that's where you want to hit it. You can kill it in one. Normally it takes 4 rounds for a pistol. I mean, sorry, for a bow. but and I don't have enough rounds with my rifle to actually make a
Hope
difference.
nobody needs this anymore.
I'm not going to use. I don't think I can grab that. Okay, so. All right, let's see what we got. This is looking good. This is looking promising. There's another revolver here. Grab that.
This pack is getting kind of
There's
heavy.
my stem. Ketchup chips, sardines, and a firearm cleaning kit, which I should probably use to get my revolver all the way up to 100%. I want the fish cake recipe. It's got to be around here somewhere. And there's more revolver rounds.
That'll come in handy.
That is very cool. That is very, very cool. So it doesn't despawn. I'm not going to stay outside. It's there. It should be fine. It should be fine. I didn't activate it, though. Because when we activate it, I mean, I should have done something to it to make sure it gets riled up. That'll keep it in play. So you're not wrong. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. There's almost always one or two rounds, rifle cartridges here. We got one. That's fine. That'll give me 10 rounds in my rifle. I think. Maybe not. It might be 9. All right. So that's fine. We got everything that was in here. I should walk back out there and take a pot shot at it, though. You're not wrong. Let's do that. Before it gets dark. Oh, did I not check this?
I need to drop something.
All right, there's nothing in it. So, firewood-wise... So I'm over by 4 pounds. Let's have a drink. We're coming right back here, so... And then let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, so I have 9 rounds in my rifle now. If I activate him, he will, Jerry. All I gotta do is take a shot at him. So we'll have to go over. Let me just do that. He'll stick around unless there's a blizzard. Then he might not be. Oh, the recipe was on the board. All right, we'll pick that up. Thank you, Sophia. Yeah, we'll pick it up on the way when we come back in because we're sleeping here tonight. But you're not wrong. If you don't do something to agitate him or make him move or something like that, sometimes they will despawn. You are right. We gotta hurry. It's getting dark. So we're going to take a pot shot, and then I'm going to bail off the side. That's the plan. If I get stuck here with broken ribs, I'm going to be a bummed critter. For sure. We might actually use the rifle. Let's do that. I hit him. There we go. He'll be good for the morning. Once I've activated the moose, I've never had him despawn on me unless there's a blizzard. So, I mean, it might happen. It could happen. We're going to spend a little time getting our rifle and our pistol all the way up to 100%. We should do this because I can't see. All right. Going to crash out in the bed. If he disappears, I mean, you'd be right, but I've never seen it not happen. It's possible, though. Okay, that's an 85% sardine. That'd be good. And an 86% chips. Awesome. Yeah, that's great. And we're going to cook up some moose meat before we leave, so I'll have plenty of food for the trip home. Let's see here. So let's go ahead and drink. Oh, I dropped all my water. You know what? We should go pick it up. No. And we grab that recipe while we're down here, too.
Too heavy.
Yeah, thanks for seeing the good looking out on that. Coastal fish cakes. I never make them, but because I never have enough potatoes. If you guys are wondering what a coastal fish cake recipe is, let's go ahead and show it off. Let's see. There we go. It's going to be coastal fish cakes right here. So it is 1.1 pounds of rainbow trout, 2 potatoes, cooking oil, salt, and water. So if you can trade for potatoes now, I think, and if I can trade for potatoes, then it's worth me making them. And what it does is it gives you more stamina, it gives you more carry weight, and it also it drops your cabin fever risk. So this is actually a really good recipe if you can get the potatoes, and you can get rainbow trout. So I don't think we get any rainbow trout on Coastal Highway. I think you're going to get those out of the lakes. So cool. All right. So and wait. But what level of cooking is that? That's a question. Level 4. So, no, you get 4. Where is it? Where does it say? I know Bannock is level 2. Peach Pie is level 3. Oh, that is, okay, that's what it is. It shows the level right here. So, it's level 4 for coastal fish cakes. Yeah, that's fine. Because it's 2 for acorn bannock, 2 for bannock, 3 for peach pie, 3 for ptarmigan pie, 3 for rabbit pie. We're at level 3 right now, so we can do all this stuff. All right. All right, we're going to crash out. Let's drink. And we're going to crash for 9 hours. I have to drop this moose, though, because I need the meat. Moose is not a predator, so you... oh, wow. That's weird. Well, I'm going to tear up my calories right now because because it's not even close to morning. Let's go 2 hours. Sleep for an hour. We'll do that again. I'll hydrate. And then I only have that one piece of firewood here to make a fire. So we're gonna have to break down some stuff. I might drop him.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Yeah, I might drop him and then come back for firewood. That's what I might do. I don't want to harvest that. Refuel. We're actually okay on our durability on our firearms, so I'm not too worried about that. We're coming back here anyway, so I'm not worried about it. We're definitely going to have to mitigate our carry weight because... Hey, Ocean Gamer, what's up? All right, so... The moose is over there. I think the moose is still over there. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if it's worth me using my rifle or not. Hey, Shane, happy Thanksgiving, bud. All right. We're probably going to end up dropping a bunch of wolves too because once they smell that meat, they're going to come running. Maybe we'll hit the church first. Let's go grab some firewood from the church, and then I'll go get that moose. And we got wolves here, so we got to watch out. Let's do this instead. What's up, big man? That'll do. This one's going to get brave in a minute. All right, cool.
Can't feel my feet.
He'll get brave in a second. I'm going to let him get brave. Maybe not. I need that firewood. Sounds like one's eating a rabbit. Where's he at? I thought, maybe not.
Wait. I'm so cold, I'm warming up again.
Come on, pick it up. There should be some firewood over here. If I can get through here. No firewood. There's more revolver ammo. You think it's worth the rifle rounds? It might be. I think you're right, Chris. I do. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit more. That's not what I'm looking for, though. I was looking for way more than that. All right. Where'd that wolf go? I can catch 2 or 3 hours. I need at least 2 hours to harvest this guy. I'm gonna quarter it just because it's faster. I know there's a lot of debate as to whether you should quarter it or just pull off the meat, but there's so much meat on a moose that it's almost better just to quarter it. Especially, I'm just going for the hide and the guts. But I'm gonna smell like they're like yesterday's bad news. Going back. Where'd he go? I'm gonna drop that other wolf. There he is. Come here. I told you he'd get brave again. I need him to come at me. Don't corner wolf me, buddy. There he is. I got him. That's good. Let's go ahead and reload. Alright, he won't be a problem. He's going to bleed out. Alright, now we go for the moose. Now, if a blizzard comes in, it looks like a blizzard might be coming in. If it does, then we might have an issue, but... You guys don't forget, I'm going after cougars too, so I need as many rounds as I can get my hands on. But we're gonna go to Bleak Inlet. And we're gonna make that happen. It's gonna take a few more episodes before I can. Where'd he go? Did he really despawn? No way. There's no way he despawned. No, he's here. Here he is. All right, so this is gonna be tricky, because so I got to go. See, I'm going to need a safe spot. I don't know if this is going to be considered a safe spot or not. I don't know if I can walk this way or not. I've never tried this before. This might be doable from here. I don't know if he'll... I might die here. This is weird. But it might be doable. Let's put this out right quick. Okay, this is going to be strange, but I might be able to do it. Let's see. Where'd he go? Hang on. No, I'm in a bad spot. I don't like this. He's hiding. Because I shot him once.
I need to find food.
He's trying to get to me. I dropped him. Down he goes. Headshot. All right, let's go ahead and make a fire, yeah?
Come on.
No, he was just using the terrain to hide from me, that's all.
Well,
I got him.
thank goodness for that.
I need 2 hours. We're gonna use all of our. Hopefully we can get this temp up. If not, I'm gonna go back. You know what I'm gonna do? No, we're gonna go back to the Riken. I'm gonna go grab some coal to heat this fire up, so I don't lose any more health. I've got coal at the Riken, so we're gonna do that. That's a smarter move. That'll also give me enough time, unless we get a blizzard in, to cook off some meat. So I've got food, because I'm going to lose my bonus if I don't hurry up. I may or may not have killed a moose or two in my time. All right. I don't know if I can make this. We're gonna slice off one steak and try to cook it off. And this fire will keep the wolves off me. Do 6 pieces. I can always get more coal later. The game hates everybody. You just have to hate it equally back. There's my moose. The moose. The moose. The moose is on fire.
Cold.
It's all right. We're gonna make this happen, Captain. And then I'll have moose meat when we come back, because I will come back for more arrowheads down the road. The big question is, I'm going to call it 7 hours. That's fine. All right, now we're getting warm. Now see, now the weather's coming in. Okay, let's go ahead and let's shave off. Two of those. So far, so good on where we're at. We might have dropped them in a good spot. If the fire will stay going, shit.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I'm gonna lose my bonus, guys. Wait, no, no, I won't. Hang tight. I'm gonna drink a birch bark tea. I'm drinking all my birch bark right now. There we go. That'll cover. Teas, baby. It looks like we dropped him in a spot where we're protected from the wind. Counterforce coming in with 10 memberships. Again, thank you, Counterforce. I appreciate that, bud. So, guys, look at this. It looks like we're in a protected spot from the wind at the moment, but I won't trust this. I will not trust this, because if the wind shifts, it'll put out my fire, and it could kill me. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to try to do this. I've got 6 hours. Just do this. Eat that. There we go. We kept our bonus. That's nice. Let's go ahead and let's shave off another steak. Games of Mischief, SS Skylar, Devilish Grin, Fudo, Jamer Gamer, Bat in the Sky, Raider National Hotspot, the B Family 19. Hang tight. Craig and Ario Brian, you guys have been counterforced. Let's eat this. So far, so good. I don't trust it, though. We're going to wait for this weather to subside. I've got more coal. Let's go ahead and shove this on here. If it decides it wants to flip on me, we'll just head back, because I've got enough food on me. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not going to trust it. We're going to just shave off meat and cook meat, so I've got food I can come back for, just in case. Because You don't trust this game because it will kill you quick. If I lose all that fire, it won't matter because I've got more coal over there, so we're good. We also got more coal in the other place too. Yeah, Christopher, good call on the smell bars. Wouldn't hurt to make some oil though, huh? 24 minutes. Let's do another steak. Actually, I could drop this steak. I mean, the only thing I worry about with the smell bar is the bear in the winter, in the weather. I might try to take his hide right now. Well, it looks like we're doing okay. Haha, fresh moose oil, just like Mom used to make. I know, right? All right, let's go ahead and do another steak. I think we actually got lucky with where he was placed, because I don't know that the wind can get to me. We got super lucky, I think. Yeah, we good? All right, it's subsiding right now, so I think I can go ahead and do what I need to do. Let's go ahead and cook this off. Take that. Cook that off. That's good. All right, so that gives us 3 pieces. Hang tight. I need 2 hours to harvest the rest of this dude. Let's do that right now, right now. All right, here we go. Quarter this booger. We did it, guys, I think. I think we did it. Yeah, boy. Boop. There it is. Whoop. There it is. And you know what? What I think I might do, though. Let's go. How long will it take me to harvest one of these? An hour. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do water. What this will do for me is it'll give me water. Okay, so I can do this. I should have harvested that. We're going to harvest this. That'll take 54 minutes. Good thing I have a bunch of sharpening stones. And we're just going to drop the meat right here. We're going to make water and drop the meat because I got food now, so. And that one's done. Do another batch of water right here. Have our drink. And then we just drop the water right here. We're just going to do this right here. If an Aurora pops, then I'll just run back to the wreck-in. I've got 5 hours left. I think I've got enough time.
I can always use more food.
Cool. I got just enough fire to actually harvest this whole thing. Bismarck coming in with the with the super chat. Hang tight, buddy. Let me drop my meat so I don't smell. All right, there's that. That's done. That's done. Hit this again. And hit this again right there and pause. Bismarck coming in saying, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoyed the stream, but it's time for you to head out. Take care all. Thank you very much, Bismarck. I appreciate the super chat. You have a great day. Appreciate you, man.
I might have to drop some gear.
You know what would be funny is if the bear shows up and I drop him too. And we would have a plethora of wonderful meat waiting for us when we come back.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Yeah, we're okay so long as there's not an Aurora. Uh-oh, it's looking red. I've got 3 hours and 35 minutes left. I might get the whole moose. I might not, but I mean, what I'm thinking is I need to go back for more coal. I'm worried about an Aurora. I think I should go get the rest of my coal. Or maybe we'll wait till morning. Okay, I've got just enough to do another batch of water. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and let's go back.
Too much stuff to carry.
Drop all this. All right, we're gonna eat some more meat, guys. My dude's getting hungry. It's okay though. All right, let's go ahead and let's do that. Hit this with one more water. We're getting low. Oh, 8 minutes. Oh no, really? All right. You know what? I don't have time. So we got to go back. We have to come back in the morning, guys. Let me go ahead and drop all this. We're going to sleep at the Riken tonight. Let me go ahead and drink. I'm going to drop most of the rest here. Let's drop the water here. And I'm just going to pick up a half gallon. All right, we'll do that. And then I'll grab this meat and eat it. Whoops. That'll fill me up for the night and I won't smell. We're going to have to get some more. We'll come back for all this stuff in the morning. We're going to the Riken. Whoops, wrong way. The bear is the only thing I'm worried about right now. Okay, I'm gonna pause right now. Shane coming in with a big super chat. Going, it's so awesome to spend Thanksgiving Day with my favorite Long Dark streamer. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that so much. Happy Thanksgiving, man. All right, let's hope I don't take the wrong path here. All right, so yeah, the Riken's the closest place, so we're just gonna go there. And then we're gonna grab the coal that's remaining, and we'll come back. We'll start the fire again, and we'll finish this moose up in the morning. I'm pretty excited. That was a pretty decent kill. 2 shots. I wasted 2. I didn't waste, but I used 2 rifle rounds. And that's the whole point, guys.
Making me feel tired.
By the way, Shane was like, happy to spend the day with my favorite Long Dark streamer. That's the whole point of me doing this on Thanksgiving, guys. I wanted you guys to have some place to be in case you didn't have any place to hang out. So why not be here, So, I mean, I try to do that. I'll do it on Thanksgiving. I'll do it on my birthday. I'll do it on Christmas. And I'll do it on New Year's. Absolutely, 100%. I'm feeling better, by the way, if anybody cares. How's the cooking skill? Let's find out. Guys, cooking skill is 3.5. I would like to cook it all off. That'd be really cool, right? So if we have enough coal, I could go into the coal mine and grab all the coal and actually use that to cook off all this meat. It might take 2 days, but yeah, I could do that. We might give it a try. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so there we go. Sleep. I might get dehydrated. Yeah, cool. All right, so we are a little dehydrated, but I'm full health, so. All right. We're looking good, guys. I'm really excited about this. Let's go ahead and let's it's almost daylight here. Let's go see what we can break down. You know what we might want to do is go and break down a bunch of boxes. Let's see if we can break some boxes down. How much coal do I have? 2 pieces is all. Yeah, we got to go into the cave. Let's grab some tinder. When I say tinder, I mean, you know, we're gonna break this down. I'll just use an hour because I need it to be light. That's fine. And so that's good there. So let's go ahead and do this. Counterforce coming in with the the super chat. Got to top this, you son of a gun, dude. Man, that's really cool of you guys. I appreciate everything you guys do, and I do what I can. My health is really bad this last month, but you know, you do what you can, and thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Okay, so we got a blizzard, which is great for me because what we're gonna do is this. We're actually gonna go. If I can get this right. This is good for me. What we're going to do is I'm going to head blindly, hopefully, to the whaling station. Hopefully I get this right. If I don't, I'm going off in the ice. Nope, that's not right. I'm a little off. Here we go. And what we'll do, because I'm full health, is we'll go here. And the wolves should be gone, but the bear might be out, so we got to watch out for the bear. So let's go ahead and do this. Go in here. I haven't searched this yet, so that's kind of nice. We'll lose a little health because of the cold, but I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're going to make a quick run. Jump in here. All right, glove box. All right, hang tight. By the way, we're not going to end until I successfully bring the moose hide and the guts back to. Okay, hang on. Back to Coastal Highway. That's where we'll end this one, but I got to survive first. So we got a little bit more time. We've been playing for 2 hours almost. By the way, guys, I'm going to take a short break after this live stream, and we're going to be playing Where Winds Meet later on this afternoon or this evening. It's going to be a game that's been recommended to me by my people, Rabbits and. I think Tom and I think Pickle Lil is playing it, and so it's a Chinese game. It might not be your bag, it might not be my bag, but we're gonna do a first look coming up this afternoon as well. So I'm gonna give you guys as much content as I can today on Thanksgiving Day. So I'm doing a double. We're gonna pull a double today. Grab all this coal. I need all the coal, all of it. And we're gonna double back and come back. 100% torch, baby! Because I am feeling better. My muscles did not hurt nearly as much this morning as they have in the past week. So the least I can do is give you guys back what you give me. So I appreciate you. All right, let's get all this coal. I want to cook off all this moose meat if I can, and get my cooking skill up to level 4. If we can get it up to level 4, that would be good. And then we'll haul that moose hide back and all the guts, and then I'll have everything I need to make rabbit snares and my bow. But I'm going to be smelling like I said, like yesterday's bad news. So this is not going to be. It's going to be dangerous for us to haul all this stuff back, but we're going to try it. And I might die. You don't know, man. You don't know. I'll take that. I'll eat that, probably. Open this locker. Well, hello, Samantha's family. Hopefully you I have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Unfortunately, because I've been sick, my family and I decided that we're going to spend it apart. The wife is at church. My mother is having Thanksgiving dinner with her neighbors because she is getting up there in years, and I don't want to make her sick because that could land her in the hospital. So we don't want to do that. Always safety first with your elders, guys. So you want to make sure that you're not sick. And also, I offered my mom turkey and ham, and she goes, "Well, didn't you cook that while you were sick?" And I said, "Yeah, but I wore gloves." And so she passed on my Thanksgiving dinner that I wanted to give her. I was going to give her some meat and some croissants and some other things, and she was like, "No, I'll pass." And that, I don't blame her, not one bit. Not one bit, because we want to keep her safe and secure. Because triple digits is always the goal. 100 years old, triple digits, 100 years old, man. If you can hit that, then you're going to be a superhero in the eyes of everybody around you. All right, let's go ahead and do this. My grandmother didn't hit it. She got close, but she didn't quite get there. I'm going to eat this. I hope I don't get sick. No, I'm going to wait. Let's drink some water. We're going to go ahead and we're going to wait this out. I'm going to wait a couple of hours here. Past 2 hours time. Okay, that sounds like it stopped.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Yeah, I had COVID, but now I tested negative, but we still don't want to risk it. Because I think I may have had the flu on top of it. I don't know. We're headed back. Because if I was correct, or if we were correct, that fire is in a safe spot. If you can find a safe spot to build a fire that you know is going to be wind resistant, then you can survive almost any blizzard in this game. I think we got lucky. I think I found a spot. But I got to watch out for the bear because he's coming out. If he's not here now, he will be here soon. Oh, yeah, we got a feather factory, too. Yeah, there he is. That's where the crows are. So we're going to be able to pick up some feathers here in a minute. Oh, wait, no, he's not here. He's over here. Where is he? Because I was on this side of the bridge. Wait, what? Where is he? You little horned bastard, where you go? There he is. All right. Let's light this fire up. Let's get this this dude harvested up. And then, no, I'm going to use my magnifying glass, yo, because I can. Yeah, kind of force. I mean, you guys, you're wondering why I disappear. About this time every year, I've been getting sick the last couple of years. It's really weird.
Come on. Come on.
I had the crud. My muscles were locking up. My nose was running. I was sweating bullets. I was sleeping for anywhere from 15 to 20 hours a day. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to use all this coal. Maybe not all of it. We'll call it 11 hours. Let me drop the rest. No, it was bad. It was really bad. And my wife kept asking me, shouldn't you go to the hospital? I was like, no. You think I want to put that kind of cost on us? No. All right, so let's go ahead and let's grab this. I think I can.
Something's got to go.
I think I can harvest this last bit here. The healthcare system in America sucks. And what do you mean 2 hours? Oh, it's frozen. Hour 8 minutes. Let's do that. That's better. Forgot what hide. I'm lovesick with my sexy Asian wife. We've been married for 17 some odd years. So yeah, I better be in love with her. All right. So that's good. That's good. Let's go ahead and start cooking meat. I think we're going to start another fire. I think we're going to start a couple more fires because I can. So I think that's going to speed things up quite a bit. Let's do that. Let's grab this. Hang tight. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's Let's grab these two. Do this. Cook that. Cook that. And then we'll go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and we're going to grab a torch. Light the torch. Start a second fire. Because why not? That's kind of not what I wanted, but that's fine.
I need to drop something. All right.
And we'll go here. Coal, 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 coal. That's 4 hours. This guy can go on there. This guy can go on here. And we'll do this one right here. Oh, I can use a magnifying lens and this. That'll be a 100% chance. Jerry, what do you think I'm doing, bud?
Turned out pretty well.
Give me a second, bud. 4 hours there. All right, so that's going to give me... That won't give me enough. We're going to do another fire, too, I think. I think if I have the coal for it. I do. Let's go ahead and do another one. I'm using all my accelerant just to speed things up. Yeah, happy Turkey Day to everybody who celebrates. If you're not celebrating, that's fine too. You know, and I said this to. I went to a store the other day because I live in a town where there's a lot of natives, Navajos and Utes, and I apologize every time. I'm like, do you celebrate Thanksgiving? Some of them say yes, some of them say no, and I'm like, well, I want to apologize on behalf of my people, because you know, y'all's people. Well, not them, but not that nation, but a couple of nations came together and helped the Europeans survive. You know, and that's what Thanksgiving was all about. It's all about, you know, gathering together and doing the right thing. So, and so I always try to apologize, and they're like, "Don't worry about it." I was like, "It's not." They're like, "It's not your fault," and it's not my fault. But there are some elders that really feel like it is my fault. You know, it doesn't matter what generation you come from. Sometimes they just believe that that no matter how many years go by, you are to blame. And it's not true, man. Just not true. I didn't do what my forefathers did. You know what I mean? Come on, drop it. But still is polite to say you're sorry, in my opinion. But what do I know? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. We're going to cook all this up, dude. We might get to level 4, maybe. I might get lucky. It's a big old Thanksgiving cook-off here in My Usual Me's gaming channel. Nope, I didn't want that. Let's see how many of these we can get before the wind kills my stuff here. Drop that. Eat this. I'm already full. We've got a gallon of water here. Drop that. All right, where are we cooking on? Where we got? Where we got? There's a cooked one there. Pop this back on here. I always love these big cook-offs in the game, you know. Oh shoot, hang on, I missed one. There he goes. We got 3 hours left. I might be able to get it done. This is like an area where it's protected, which is kind of nice. Now what do we got? 49, 17, 1 hour. Okay, well, I think it's 17 is probably the next one. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull this off because it's easier if I just do it this way. Just faster that way. So I'll put the meat right here if I can. Drop that. If we have enough time, I'm going to make oil too, but I don't know if we're going to have enough time. 33, 51, 110, 28, 19 is probably the one. Grab that, slap that there. Get this piece, put it over here. That's 29 minutes. 19, 14, that's probably it. Grab that. So put that right there. Place this one. That one's done. So we're going to go ahead and grab that and the skillet. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to...
I might have to drop some
Put
gear.
that there. Come on. Let's go ahead and let's put this here. On this side, let's drop this other piece. Let's go ahead and let's grab another raw. Right there. Uh-oh, that's fat. Grab this, put that there. Okay, so there's another good piece. Let's go ahead and throw that there. Raw going in. All right, this is going to get tricky in a minute because I'm going to run out of fuel. This is all the fuel I've got, but this is cool. Give me something good. Give me my level 4. I want level 4 in cooking, yo. If I get that today and we can make it home with all the stuff, I'll be a happy camper, yo. That'd be great. I know I get aggressively angry in some of my live streams, but you know what? Times like this makes it all worthwhile. 23, 34, 15. That's 15. Let's do that. There we go. Pull that off. Slap that down right there. One more piece. As these fires start to go out, we'll go ahead and we'll start moving things around. But I think we're all right for right now. 6 minutes. That's a good one. All right. Now when we come back, we're gonna have level 5 cooking. When we come back for the next batch of arrowheads. So we're gonna have. It's always fun when you have a big cache of food and water waiting for you in a spot. You know what I mean? It always makes you feel good. You know, I did this back in the day, and here it is waiting for me. And I have level 5 cooking, so I don't care. I can eat it all. We can stay here forever if we need to. All right, that one can go there. That one can go there. We're going to go right here. Grab this one. Put that right there. Go over here. Grab this one. We're almost done. We're almost done. I can't believe it. All right. Last couple pieces, guys. Let me grab this guy over here. Run over here. Move this guy over here. Put that guy right there. And whoo, guess what? That's all the meat. Now, if we have enough fire, we do. I got 7 hours on this campfire. I don't need that much. I'm going to be pulling torches in a minute, guys. That means we'll have a campfire, firewood later on down the road. Oh, that feels so good to have all this done. Now, I'm overburdened right now because I'm getting tired. It's getting late, too. So we're going to finish all this up. We're going to eat our fill, drink some water, grab some water, go back to the Riken, and then all of this will be done. You know, I might cook off some oil, too, unless we have an Aurora. If an Aurora, that would spoil the party, but that's okay. Let's move this animal fat here. This here. I could make several bottles of oil we can come back for, too, so that could be great. I mean, you can trade for it, but I'd rather make it now. Here we go. Here's another one. Okay, you're done. Oh. It's a wall of moose meat. A wall of moose meat. I love it. Finish that up. Let's go ahead and start. Let's see if we can make some oil, yeah?
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Shut up. The bear hasn't shown up, which is probably a good thing for us. But we could actually drop him, no problem, with what I've got rifle-wise. Okay, so this is the end of the end. So what we'll do here is I will go ahead, because I only have one pot on me. We got to pull torches. We're just going to pull them. You know what? This is a good torch. Hang on. If it's a crappy torch, I'm just going to drop it. Yeah, like that one. That's not bad. That's not bad. Hang on. How many torches do I have? 14 is enough. I don't need to worry about this. Let's just pull them. Alright, so 14, 13. That oil's done. Take it, do another one. Alright, cool. It's all about conserving resources if you can. Oh, I'll keep that one. That's a good torch. Alright. Sweet. Take that. Take that. We'll have a snack. Actually, hang on. Never mind. 10 minutes till ready. That one's done. Okay. All of the meat is cooked. Let's go ahead and drop this. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's go ahead and let's finish this here. Actually, let's pull. That one's done. This one. Okay, we can pull these torches. All right, cool. And chuck that. All right, now it's all about this. Let's go ahead and let's get that done. Make another oil. And we should make some water while we're at it, since I got nothing better going on. There's still more fat on the ground? Oh, there is. Yeah, thanks. So we're going to make water on the side. Just because so I have plenty of water and food when we come back. This is amazing. This was a really good hunt. I'm just worried about that bear. I don't know where he's at. Littering my campsite. I mean, I suppose. 3 bottles of oil here. This is my third one. "16 minutes till boiled." It's my 4th bottle of oil. And we're not going to carry this back. I'm just making it. More water. I don't see an Aurora happening.
The sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Okay, that's the end of it, guys. That's all I can do. Look, hey, there it goes right there. Cooking level 4. Hey! I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to pick this up. Oh, wait. Well, that's fine. Do that. All right, we're done there. Pick this up. All right, I've got 4 hours left. I'm just going to pull torches so we can save it. And we're going to break those down later on. Maybe or maybe not. I don't know. But I don't want to waste this fuel. So we're going to pull all this and just leave them set. So if your screen gets really bright, this is why. I'm going to drop what fat. I do have some Pocanacha. I've got some left on me. I'll drop it here in a minute. I just want to get everything off out of this fire so I don't lose any firewood. So we can break these down for sticks later on. It's going to be a big boon for us down the road.
My energy.
And we're going to come back and pick up the hide and those guts before we leave. Okay? We're not going to do it right now. Actually, maybe I should. Now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I should pick all that up. And we'll stumble back to the house. What kind of water do I have? I've got way more than I need. I got one piece there. We're going to drop all of this oil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we'll come back for it later. Let's go ahead and let's drop all of our water. And then I'm going to pick up a ½ gallon because that's what we do. Oh, let me drink first. Hang on. I keep a ½ gallon on me is all I ever do. So we'll be a little over. Yeah, you know, it's 0.36. What? What? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to grab these.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, it is too much to carry, but what we're going to do is I'm going to grab all this and take it inside and start the process. Let's get 2 steaks. and we'll come back in the morning for more steak. Right now I smell, and so I don't want that. I'm at 3 bars. The bear's coming. I know he can smell me. I dropped 2 wolves, but I know there's more. That's not a bad run, guys. You got to admit, that's not terrible. It only took me 2 rounds to drop that moose. Steak for dinner, yo. And I'm exhausted, but you know what? That's not too bad for about 3 days worth of work. I'm okay, happy with that. Now, this torch is going to go out before I get inside the wreck-in, I think. But I don't see any predators. But you know how they can spawn in on you, so you got to watch out. I'm super happy about this, man. Okay. A tomahawk steak, that's an expensive steak.
I'm not sure I can.
If you buy it in a restaurant. Sounds delicious, though. Medium rare. Okay, that's it. That's all done. All right, here we go. All right, so we're exhausted right now, but I'm full health. Let's go ahead and take a look at let's go ahead and put this out, actually. I need to eat. All right, so let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's take a look. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's go ahead and let's just give me a second. I'm going to go refill my coffee. It's been 2 hours. I need to get up and walk around because I can feel my feet are starting to numb up. So I'm going to get up and walk around for a minute, and I'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes. Call it 7 minutes. I'm going to give you a little song called A New Orleans Crawfish Boil. It's 7 minutes and 40 seconds. So go up, go get your things done. I'll be right back, and we're going to continue this in about 7 minutes or 8 minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, I'm back. Thank you very much for allowing me to take that little short break. Just so you know, articles like he's ordered and eaten a rare pork chop. Yeah, dude, I say trichinosis. Hello, they don't really have trichinosis that much anymore. It's very rare, but I would not trust that at all. However, here's a little tip for you that if you go to a diner, I like diner food, but I have my specific meal I order. I've said this before. If you ever order a steak from a diner, and you ever if you want like medium rare or medium, order it rare, because the steaks are so thin and those cooks are so used to cooking for old people that they just most people want their steaks well done. So they always overcook those steaks, and they're so thin, whether it be a T-bone or a sirloin in a like Denny's or in any diner or a truck stop. Those steaks are so thin. Always order it 1 or 2 degrees lower than what you would like, because they're always going to overcook it. I used to have to send back my steaks all the time, and it would piss off the cook. And I'd be like, look, man, I ordered it medium rare, and it came out medium well. Man, so I always order it rare now, and it always comes out medium rare or medium, and that's fine by me. It's fine, but I don't like a well done steak. It just tastes like leather to me. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and load this up. Hang tight. We're gonna drop all the animal products. Don't worry, we are. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. By the way, it looked like we lost about half of our viewership when I took my break, and that always happens, but that's okay. I'm not hurt. I'm not hating on life, but. Let's go ahead and let's drop all of these so they can start doing their thing. And all of those. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to grab this dusting sulfur. We're going to carry it with us. I was going to make some gunpowder while we were here, but I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to. I might actually just drop that. Let's just drop that. It doesn't weigh much, but I don't really need gunpowder right now. In the next couple episodes, I probably will, but not right now. So. Okay, Ocean, thanks, man, for hanging out. I appreciate it. All right, so we've got enough food and water for the night, and then we're going to head out in the morning, and I got to make sure I have enough torches on me. Let's see what the durability is on these torches. Okay, well, let's get rid of the garbage ones, because we don't want those. That's trash. This isn't terrible. 27 is not bad. Let's go ahead and refill the lantern. Get rid of that. So that's not in my pocket. Guys, we did really good today. I'm so happy for us. I still have 66 rounds of revolver ammo. Oh, it's so nice. Let's go up and go to bed. And crash for like 9 hours. And then the real challenge begins. Because what we have to do is we have to make it back to Coastal Highway with every wolf smelling us on triple smell bars. And that's going to be an issue. I'm still overburdened too, so that didn't help. All right, well, it's going to get light in a second. Let's go ahead and drink water. I got to figure out what I can drop, because I don't want to. I can't carry too much. Oh, we can sleep for another 2 hours. Let's do that. Okay, so let's eat this. We want to be full of food, and I don't have any food where I'm going. So you know what we might do is grab a couple of steaks, just because I'm going to smell. I'm going to have triple smell bars anyway, so I'm going to have every predator on the planet after me. So I may as well just grab some meat. I mean, it's like that old adage: if you're being accused of cheating, you may as well cheat. If I'm going to be accused of smelling, I may as well smell. All right, so that's not true, by the way. That was in bad taste. But so I've got 82. Let's grab all of these.
Too heavy.
I want all of these guts, all of them. So let's see. That's priority, because the moose hide satchel is the big deal. So I'm over by 8 pounds. So let's see, where's my weight at? Boom. Okay, well, I'm not dropping any of this, that's for sure. Torches, maybe. I don't want to drop my flares either. We might just be heavy and go slow. Drop that book. I'm keeping this book. Well, I don't know, yo. Well, shoot. What do you guys think? I don't want to drop any torches because I'm going to need them to fend off the wolves. Yeah, no, I don't have anything I want to lose. It's super heavy, though. Wait, do it this way. Here it is. Nope. I could drop the leather. That's a pound. No, I'm keeping the toolbox. I really don't have it. Wait, those are okay. Those are okay, two. Eat that. So losing a half pound's not going to really make that much of a difference. I've got a ton of stuff on me, so we're going to walk slow. I'm going to grab a couple steaks on the way out. I don't have a choice. We have to. I need all this. All of it.
I need to drop something.
No, you don't. All right. So we're going to slide on over. Got to watch out for the bear and the wolves, okay? So let's go ahead and let's get the a torch in our hand. We might get lucky. I also want to go up to the top and grab those saplings that are up there so I can make my bow. Or start with my bow working. So I gotta think about that too. We're not even close to being where I want to be. Oh wait, let's go up here. How much meat do I have? 251. That's not enough. I'm gonna grab another steak. We're gonna get really cold really fast. We're gonna lose some health here, guys. So we're just gonna walk it like a boss. That's all we're gonna do. That's all we can do. Sometimes you got to go walk where the danger is. I'm going to grab one more steak. No, two more steaks. And just walk it like a boss. That's all we can do. It's going to be slow. And I'm going to lose some health. That's okay.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
So long as I have energy, we're going to be fine. It's really crumbled highway that I'm worried about. But I dropped 2 wolves already.
Goddamn freezing.
Well, it's morning time. We'll get warmed up in the cavern. Sometimes you just gotta look yourself right straight in the eye in the mirror and go, damn, you're good. This is a great run. Like, I'm super excited about what we got here. Well, I wish I could take time to harvest you, but I will take that feather. And that feather. And this feather. Huh. 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 Hey, you know what? Every time I hear somebody use that song, I always think of Hancock. You know, the Will Smith movie? Probably one of my favorite superhero movies of all time. Because when I saw it, I was drinking really heavy. And I was like, he's my guy. That first scene where he puts his feet through the cars. The house smells like pre-gravy. Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna pause right quick. So somebody, my mother and I had this discussion right quick. I know you guys want to play a game. Okay, I get it. I get it. So just chill with me for a second, and let's talk about Thanksgiving dinner for the moment. So Campbell's Soup Company had a big debacle this last week. Okay, and a lot of people are going, well, if what they say is true, how do I make my green bean casserole? And I told my mom this. She hadn't heard the news. She was like, are they stupid, or they just don't know how to cook? I said, I know. You take flour and butter, make a roux. Okay, and then you add a little bit of milk or a little bit of cream or both, and then you let it reduce and you thicken it up. And then you add your mushrooms, your fresh mushrooms, diced up in a pan. Then you put that over your green beans. Make it from scratch. A little bit of your salt, your pepper, or maybe a little bit of chicken bouillon in there. Make yourself your own your own cream of mushroom soup, guys. And then put it over there, and then put that in the oven. Let that reduce for a minute. Let it cook. The green beans cook, and then put your onions over the top. Nobody knows how to cook anymore. And it bummed my mom out. It bummed me out. Because my mom's been making freaking roux and roux gravy since I was a kid. That's where I learned how to make it. And then when I went to culinary school, I learned different techniques for different things. But yeah, make your own. Just take a little flour and a little butter. Okay. Mix it together until it becomes a paste, and then add milk. All right, and then let that cook a little. Let it cook off. Oh, wrong way. Let it cook off, and then when it gets thick enough, then you add your saute your mushrooms if you want. You don't have to, but it might taste better, and then add that to your sauce, which is a bechamel, and then you go ahead and you put that over your green beans in your pan. Cook that until you normally would. You don't need Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. You can make your own, for freak's sake. Look what I found. Look what I found. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. Hit a wolf. We're going up here. Cooking channel called you idiots. Well, no, it's just we lost. Like 2 generations ago, they lost how to cook because Grandma isn't around anymore, right? Like, I can run through the 5 mother sauces with you, although I will say that the Espanol sauce is it takes a little bit of time, and the bones are not cheap. So, but all the other 4 mother sauces are really easy to make. Well, except for hollandaise. Hollandaise isn't easy. To teach you how to make it to where it doesn't break. It would that's a technique. That is really technique. I know some of you don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
That's ruined. I don't want it. All right, let's go. We've got enough talented cooks in here. Anybody could do that. Well, where's my other stick, yo? I guess we got 2 down below. I didn't get 1 up top, huh? Bummer. That's fine. All right, well. I got 2, though. We're going to be walking so slow. I'm going to lose so much health, dude. I mean, but really, if people want to look it up, you can look it up on YouTube. And there's so many different cooking channels, dude. Some of them are real.
This'll come
Some
in
of them
handy.
don't know what the hell they're talking about. But my mom was saying, she goes, whenever I go into a cooking show on YouTube, I see them. They go, take this can and put that in the pot, and take this can and put that in the pot, and it's gross. It is, and it's not healthy. If you make it from scratch, it's a lot more healthy. But people don't want to take the time to cook anymore. That's the thing. Like, I don't have time. I got 13 kids and a career and a husband. Well, I mean, it says something about the old family dynamic versus the new family dynamic, you know? And also about obesity in America. I mean, what are you going to do about that, you know? Learn how to cook. And actually carve out that hour you need to make something. And you can, like I do, spend, you know, couple of hours a week making something that will last the entire week. Oh, my family didn't like the same thing over and over again. Well, that's why over the course of a month, you have 4 or 5 different dishes that you can feed them, and you just continue to make new shit. You don't have to feed them the same thing every day. Just keep putting things in the freezer and then thawing them out and putting them in the fridge and thawing them out so you can heat them up when you get home.
I might have to drop some gear.
It's not a new concept. All right, we're good for now. All right, so let's go ahead and drink I have 1 birch bark tea left. Let's go ahead and get our health back up. My thing is, I'm an ugly old dude nobody's going to listen to if I make a cooking channel. I mean, you know, back 10 years ago, that was the deal, is what I was going to do. And then I made a gaming channel, and I've been doing that ever since. So, but yeah, I was going to make a cooking channel. But really, the cameras and all that shit, and all the editing, everything it takes is kind of a pain in the butt, to be honest. If I had an editor, but I can't afford an editor, but if I had an editor, it would be fine. I just can't afford one. I'd have them on this channel too, cutting my live streams up, but I can't afford anybody. If I were successful, if I had 100,000 subs, I might be able to afford somebody. And that might be down the road, but not right now. I would need somebody to be willing to work for a percentage, and that would incentivize them to be able to, you know, to do good work. And that would free me up to actually record raw footage and actually and just send it over and have them edit it so we could put it on the channel. I mean, I'm okay with what I do. I'm not saying I'm bad. My attitude sometimes sucks, and I'm trying to make that better. But, yeah. Like, once I started my usual homestead channel, I realized I didn't have the time to do... I made a couple of videos, and I was like, it takes a long time to do what I did there. And it wasn't even that great. Like, the video footage is terrible. I really needed, like, an iPhone. I don't have an iPhone. But, okay, that's done. I've got a Samsung, and it's just not good enough. All right, we're going to sit here for a minute and wait and get warmed up so I don't lose any more health. There we go. And then, let's drink some water. Let's go ahead and have a steak. That's a small one. Let's eat part of the big one. All right, so... this is going to be dangerous where we're going through now because they want to eat my face. So let's go.
I'm going to have to leave something behind.
I'll use this one. Oh, you didn't know it had salt? Oh, yeah. They added that. You can get quite a bit of salt without having to buy it. Coastal Highway is the best place because there's 2 spots where you can get salt. I hear him eating something. I think. I thought I heard a wolf eating a rabbit. It might just be the wind or the water. Now I killed 2 wolves here, so hopefully that we won't get interrupted on the way back. If I can get on the ice on the Coastal Highway, I'll be fine. And we didn't drop into this cellar the last time we came through, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now because I've got too much stuff to carry right now. I'm really slow, so. Oh, there's 3 spots because the mine had it too. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I expect to get attacked here. There's a wolf to my right. Once I get this put down in Misanthrope, we can go ahead and we can take some time. Just get me out of here, yo. Let's go. Wow. Dropping those 2 wolves made a big difference. Cool. And the temp is good, so that's great. Let's go ahead and let's Woo, much better, much better. All right, fine. We're good. Now I'm not checking for batteries right now. We'll deal with that later on. I've got a few more days before the trader's going to show up, so I'm not worried about it. If I can get these guts down and we can cure these guts, then we'll have all of the rabbit snares we need to be able to get all the hides that we're going to need for trade. And that's my goal.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And I also have what I need for my bow. So I did pick all that shit up, right? Oh, God. I thought maybe I didn't. We can pop this hood right quick. Hopefully we get lucky with the battery. That'd be cool. Yay! Car battery. Nice. Okay, we'll leave that there. So that's going to be 1 trade, which would be nice. Just poke our head in here right quick. Nothing. Yeah, it's way colder now. Okay, we've already been inside there. All right, cool. So there's 1 battery. The deer being over here is great. All right, it's going to be a slow walk, guys, over to Misanthrope Island. This is where we're going to be dropping off our hide and our guts so they can go ahead and cure. And then we'll drag those over to the Quonset hut once they're cured. It's going to take quite a while for this to... And we can make our moose hide satchel. We can make all the things we need for trades for the trader. And like I said, we have to get geared for those cougars. So I need all of the painkillers, all the antibiotics, all the bandages I can get my hands on. So we need as many mushrooms as I can get my hands on. So what we'll be doing in the next episode is I'll be pulling all of the mushrooms and we're going to be just stripping this entire map. There's a wolf right there. Oh, he's going after a freaking deer. You go after that deer, buddy. Have your lunch. That's great. I'm not going. Why not go directly to the Quonset? I mean, we can. I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to get bushwhacked. I thought the safer way would be to go to Misanthrope, drop it there, let them cure out there, and then drag it over. But, you know, we can do it your way. That's fine. If I die, a Wendell, then I'm going to blame you. That's fine.
My fingers feel numb.
Yeah. There's the bear to my left. I also feel like if we drop the bear or another moose, if there's another moose over here, we can get to level 5 in cooking. It takes 125 pieces, I think, or is it 250 to go from level 4 to level 5. You're getting really used to be blamed for many things. Oh, I'm just teasing you, man. That's all it is. Like I said, guys, after this episode, I'm going to take a short break. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a live stream in an hour or two. And it's going to be Where Winds Meet. It's a brand new game that's free to play, which is a huge selling point for me. We're going to try it out. D-Rabbits swears by it. There's a couple other people who played on Dune with us that are members or mods. They love the game. They insist I play the game, so we're going to play it. So it'll also give you guys something else to watch during your Thanksgiving time today. I do need to take a short break so I can find where the football game is for my wife. She wants to watch football today. So does anybody know what channel the football game is on? Is it ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox? I'm talking on regular TV, not online. Unless you know where I can find it online for free. In which case, that'd be great, because my wife would rather use her laptop than actually sit out in the living room and watch TV. So, she wants to watch the football game. I don't care about it. But if you guys want, because they always have one on Thanksgiving, so. You know what I might do? I might just drop it at this house. I don't think have we raided this house? I don't think we've looted this house, have we? Your wife blames you for not forgetting on Tubi? Is it on Tubi? Oh, that's cool. Okay, I can get her on Tubi. That's great. Thanks, Sophia. I appreciate that. Because that's free. So I'll hook her up. That's great. That's amazing. Thank you. Because Tubi is a free service. That's amazing. Yeah, nice. Oh, you joked with me on Discord yesterday like I didn't know who you were? I know who you are. I see you, Alicia. All right. We're going to drop it here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
There's 3 games. Okay, cool. I have not searched this. So let's go ahead and drop this right here. All right, so here we go. So we're going to drop this, and then I'm going to drop all these. Then it's just a hop, skip, and a jump away. Drop those 2. And then we're going to drop these. That way they can get curing. That's nice. All right, so and then I think, let's go ahead and search, close that out. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's see what we got in here. There's a potato. There's a soda pop.
Is it food?
Oh, yeah, boy. That's 900 calories, baby. I love it. All right. Yeah, I'll hook her up in a minute. And then I'll put the thumbnail together and in the title description, all that good stuff. Hey, a tin of coffee. Nice. Yeah, that'd be good. Since I'm spending the day with you guys, I'm not spending it with her, so... But she didn't mind. It's fine. I don't care about the baseball cap. Jeans, though. I don't have an extra pair of jeans, do I? Oh, I do. I don't need those jeans. Drop them. All right. Nice, nice. Nothing in there. There's water, though.
Too heavy.
I don't know. So yeah, you know, but I don't know. All right, so that's going to be everything, I think, here, guys. Let's go ahead and grab these boots. And then let's see, where am I so heavy? 96 out of 82. It's my water. That's fine. So I've got a steak to fill us up. Let's eat that. And then what I think we're going to do in the next episode, guys, is we're going to go hunting. Probably wolf hunting, to be honest. We're on day 24. It's 16 days before the trader shows up. So that's quite a while. So I don't know. Why don't you guys think about what I should be doing, what you think I should be doing? Oh, there's some, that's quite a bit more. Let's drop this. Let's drop this water. And we're going to drop this steak. And then we're going to drop these cooked meats. And then let's go ahead and drop, because I can cook in here, so it's fine. Let's go ahead and drop all of our foods. And let's leave these coffees here. And our herbal tea. Because we will retreat back here if I get in trouble, is what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and break this down right quick. Let's go ahead and what else? What else? What else? I can actually fix this. These boots. Hopefully before dark. All right, cool. What we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and grab some water. Drink that. We've got enough calories to last the night. So it's nighttime. Let's go ahead and let's crash out right now. We'll wait for 6 hours. No, 4 hours. I'll have to rehydrate, but that's fine. We'll get all of our health back. And then we'll crash out till morning.
I just need to close my eyes.
Yeah. Guys, we were successful today. What did we do today? We got ourselves a knife. We got ourselves a knife. We got ourselves a hatchet. We got ourselves 12 arrowheads. We got ourselves a moose, which means we got 10 guts and a moose hide, and we made it back without getting attacked. That's a super, super, super good day. I don't know what you think about that, but I think that was an amazing run. With my luck. Oh, I'll eat it by mistake? You're talking about the piece of meat that's not cooked? I might, because it's going to be tomorrow before I play this again. So who knows? I could forget, and I might eat the raw one by mistake, and then I have to use all my antibiotics, and that's going to be a pain in the butt. But I doubt I'm going to do that. In the meantime, guys, we're going to go ahead and call this a day. Thank you so much for coming into this morning live stream for Thanksgiving on 2025. I appreciate each and every one of you, all your contributions, all your love, all your views. Thank you very much for everything that you have done. I have eaten by accident before. I have. But I think I'm going to be okay. But okay, so give me about an hour or two to get this next live stream up and running. Because I have to cut out. I have to audit all the audio and things on this new game. But where wins? What is it called? I forget. Where Winds Meet is what we're going to be playing here in a couple of hours. But in the meantime, guys, Thank you very much. As I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next one. All right. Hopefully you guys come back. Even if it might not be a survival game that you're used to. Hopefully you come back and say hello. All right. Love y'all. We'll talk to you tomorrow.